Okie dokie. Give me a few minutes to get this ready and then we'll get us started. I hear myself. And I can. Hello everyone, Bubble Ninja 720 here, bringing you part 167 of my livestream playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. I literally just made a new chandelier for this area. So I got the Shiva chandelier. Sweet. And then I did a little living room change. So I moved this table forward. So it's like you come in here, you could have a chit chat, play cards or whatnot, or trade. And then you have your dinner or meal area. You can watch some Earth's Font. Cooking area. Yay, meal prep. Also, don't forget, if you do come in here, right here is where my guest book's at. So, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna fix some stuff up. Actually, because I was doing some unrestricted combat. We need to go to the Voidcast dais. Hopefully that pops up. I love having a little moon for my sleepy eyes. I might need to remove that song. I think we're gonna clean up our orchestrion, actually. Edit playlist. We're gonna remove this one. We're just gonna get rid of all these, actually. Oops. I might add that one. Nah. 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 Nope. Decisions, huh? Kind of like it. kind of like it. I might add that one actually. Nah. Hopefully it didn't take too long for this Voidcast dice to pop up. Ooh, kind of like it. I think we're gonna add that one in too. No. That one definitely has to go. Garden of Rumette is one of my favorites. Ooh. Wind on the Plains. Thought this seemed to resonate with me with this one a little bit. I think we're going to have to add that one in. No. Nah. Kind of like Kyan's theme, but nah. Ambient sounds. Meh. Oh, Ultima was actually pretty good now that I think about it. Nah. I think we'll add Abomination in. I don't think I have the one that I want. Ooh. Yes, this is the one I was looking for. I forgot how to play these. I forgot how to turn on the orchestrion. Shit. I look it up right fast. Damn it. I hate when it happens. I don't change it very often, but when I do, I always forget. Right click on the track and your play. There we go. Thank you, Google. Alright, so I think we got the house set up. Yay! Ooh, I need to fix that. I just noticed. I'll have to fix that. But I changed my outside. So now I got this look. So it gave me a new fence, and I dumbed down the outside so it's not as cluttered. This does come with some perks, because I got this little porch over here, and I got this giant tree, coupled with the swing. And then I moved my stuff over here where there's a gardening area. So now I have my garden plots over here. I have a little fighting area so I can go to town, you know, make the crits happen, all that jazz. Reset. I need to fix that up. This. Oh no, I'm gonna have to remove it. Too big. I'll have to get 2 torches. Lame. I don't have any torches in here. Good. Alright, so I'm not using any iron torches anymore. What was I going to do? I was going to do something now. What was it? First things first. We can go to, we can go to Gold Saucer and I can get my stuff knocked out for the day. Oh yeah, I was gonna go to Adkrig. I feel like we're not gonna get the Voidcast Dais. I would like the Voidcast Dais to be done. Hey, speak, and sometimes you'll get your wish. Full party. Night in Black, Golbez. With a dead planet in the background.
Expect no mercy. To destroy you, I shall bring my all to bear.
Ooh, it's two warriors.
Come, warriors from beyond the rift.
That's Jabist. There's only 2 warriors in this group.
but know that none shall deny us salvation. This place shall be your tomb. I will free us from the wheel.
I inadvertently dodged that.
Where my Rhine-kissed blades.
Going over here.
I will suffer no obstacles.
Whoop.
No matter the foe, I will stay the course.
Well, that hurt.
Let lightning surge.
Lingering spark, huh? Oops. That hit me. Binding cold, huh?
Such is your power. Come forth, my servant of shadow.
Ashdia's shadow, huh?
Dark and hero blade, bring my people liberation.
That was awesome. Black Fang, huh?
You shall know true terror.
Shiny.
Dragon, hear me and obey. Crush them.
Whoa, oops. Oh, I took that. My bad.
Black blade.
That's a bad spot to be.
My meteors will extinguish your light. A raging gale to rend you asunder.
Gale Sphere, huh? I don't like the sound of that. Oh, Jesus. Shit! Run this way, and this way. Oh shit! I didn't see that.
Look to the heavens for your doom. You wretch.
Excuse me.
Come forth, my servant of shadow.
There's another one of those ones that I barely did. Lingering Spark. Oh shit. Oh, I definitely took a bit of a beating on that.
A raging gale to rend you asunder.
I hate Gale Sphere. so this one went first. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna run straight. We're gonna get into the middle. And we're gonna go this way.
Be gone!
Shit, I keep forgetting about that secondary hit. Get away from the group. Time for Ashdia's shadow.
Look to the heavens for your doom.
Come on. Yes, we can do that.
Where my rime-kissed blades.
Oh, Black Mage took a hit.
Be your tomb.
Oh shit. Shadow Crescent. Oh, I managed to get off. I ate that again. Doesn't matter. This bitch is going down. You know, you should go to the corner, technically.
Will extinguish your light.
Oh, man. We did it.
Power.
Oh, I thought he was gonna throw the sword for a second.
Even my blade. So, this is the limit of my defiance.
Oh, he's tiny again. Still got big ass shoulders though. Yay, I got a commendation, even though I kind of had a very poor showing. I got hit a bunch of times with the invulnerabilities.
Are you alright?
Yes. I'm fine, but he isn't. Neither is Ashdia. Ashdia got her whole being changed up.
What's happening?
Something bigger. Uh-oh.
At last, the moment is at hand. You may have bested me, but not quickly enough. Too late will you look to the chasm. You've won the battle, but I win the war.
Stop this. I beg of thee, let her go.
Reacher woke up.
Darkness made manifest once abided in the depths of this abyss, until one day it dispersed in a haze of ether. In the absence of the great flow, that ether has nowhere to return. And so it has coalesced, giving rise to a mighty void scent. Now feast. Feast upon this dragon and its ardent longing for home with it.
Too bad we couldn't put a barrier on top of this crater.
upon the convergence of ancient and newborn, an entity without equal shall emerge, one who shall tear down the barrier between worlds. Upon you, who shall deliver us from eternal damnation, I bestow the name of a hero of Eld.
Wasn't a hero.
Zeromus, awaken!
And Golbez wasn't a truly bad person, basically being possessed by Zeromus. Ooh, that's biggin'. I don't remember the Zeromus fight. I just remember it being kind of whoo doggy.
No matter how powerful, a void scent can be sealed in Memoria.
Oh, you're about to get knocked back. Boom. Which one was that one? Was that Golbez or whatever his name was? Durant?
Damn it. It's too strong.
Our warding scales may not hold. Not against a void scent born of Zodiac's ether.
And a dragon. Don't forget about Dashdaya.
Retreat. Everyone to me.
Pick up Zero, sorry ass, let's go. I will return, sister, and I will save thee. This I swear. Hey, we're back on the moon. We made it back safely, at least. I'll get the critical hit, even though I don't like the... Ooh, I got a Golbez card. Yay. Zaramus. The Dark Throne. After we get done with this mission, I'll have 10 quests left. Yay! In light of this development, that we escaped with our lives is an accomplishment unto itself. But we could have... Would that we could have anticipated Ashdaya's yearning to return home could be manipulated in this fashion. Alas, we must now contend with a newborn void scent hell's bent on breaching the rift. And one with such a prodigious strength, Zoroarmus is unlike anything I have ever seen. So named for an ancient hero, as Golbez said, though none can say if there is even a sliver of truth to the legends. Perhaps Golbez chose it in the hopes that his champion will do that which no one could in the Contra Memoria, save the world. But a true hero would not damn another world to save his own. And we're not about to let that happen, but regardless, we need to regroup. Alright, though I am to admit it, we are in no state to face a void scent of Zeromus' might. Vritra not least of all, in body and mind both. For now, let us return to Rad's at hand and take stock of the situation. Very well. Hero, may I trouble you to head the best ways Burrow and apprise Oriange of the situation? Sure. I'll be your errand boy. The rest of us shall tend Vitra's wounds before returning to Rad's at hand. Pray join us there anon. The only one that can actually heal him right now would be Y'shtola. Oh, it's got my dodo. I don't know how those stunted wings are allowing it to fly. That is a big portal to the void. Ooh, I gotta spend my tombstones soon, or otherwise I'm gonna be full. And I'll be wasting tombstones. Alrighty then, fly through the portal. Yay! We are back into the burrow. Pardon me. Ah, hero. Thou art returned. I am pleased to say it hath been blessed uneventful in your absence, but more importantly, what of your mission in the void? We screwed up. Heavens forfend that Ashdaya should be used to birth the dread void scent born of Zodiark's residual ether. Although we could not have predicted this outcome, there is one small mercy: the void scent containment seal. As we employed the selfsame brands that once imprisoned Zodiark in its creation, the seal should serve to hinder Zeromus. Yet for how long, none can say, for our enemy's strength is unknowable, whilst the barrier was erected in haste. Thou shalt rejoin our comrades anon to deliberate measures, yes? Then I shall remain here to maintain my vigil over the seal. Should we observe signs of an impending incursion, rest assured I shall send word without delay. Go well, my friend. We're going to Megaduta. So close to 94. Alright, Master Hero, we have been expecting you. When the satrap and your comrades returned earlier, I couldn't help but notice that they were in low spirits. I hope it is nothing too serious. But forgive me, you must be eager to join them. If you would follow me. Yes. Oh.
Do you remember Ciriato and Farfarello? The cowardly pair of voidsent that dwelled in my domain?
Mm-hmm.
Ciriato devoured Farfarello, and in so doing he inherited an all-consuming fear of Barbariccia. For as you know, when a voidsent is devoured, it doesn't simply cease to be. Its soul persists within the devourer, and when a voidsent dies, all the souls that harbored may break free to become individual entities once more.
So there is hope for Ashdaya still.
That is to say, by defeating Zeromus, we may yet save Ashdaya. And to make certain that we do, we must remind her of who she is. When the time comes, you must call to her. Call with all your being.
Thy words give me heart, Zero. Thou hast my gratitude.
Can we speak about the elephant in the room? How the big baddie right now has Mus added onto your name?
Then it's settled. Our objective is to defeat Zeromus.
Zero. Mus.
While it is unsettling that a voidsent could be born of Zodiac's ether, its very nature may render it susceptible to the brands that once contained him. Did Urianger have aught to say?
Kind of, but since we, slap shot it together.
I see. If the seal may not hold for long, then haste is paramount.
Couldn't we just let it come to the source and strike it down here?
Not without probably blowing shit up.
Doing so would consign Ajdaya's soul to the ethereal
too.
sea. Any attempt to ensure her survival demands that we deal with Zeromus in the 13th.
That's the other glaring problem.
I could barely go near it. Never mind land a blow. So thick was the shroud of darkness. How do you propose we fight such a foe?
Simple. Against impenetrable darkness, we must wield resplendent light. And it just so happens, there is a world replete with light.
Ooh. The first.
The question of how we will harness that light, you may leave to me.
The Crystal
With our
Tower.
recent discoveries and proven techniques, as well as the aid of comrades near and far, I have faith that we will find a way. But only if I begin my work at once. Rest up while you can, for there will be much to do when I return.
Pretty sure it's the Crystal Tower.
It wouldn't do to be idle while our esteemed sorceress labors tirelessly. I shall be training if you have need of me.
Always training, Estinian. In between bouts
Wait.
of being duped.
Allow me to join you. I must become stronger for what lies ahead.
Fine by me. Come on then.
Haha. A sparring partner. Leaves me by myself
I
with
shall not
Rachel.
pass my time wallowing in despair. Using my vessel, I shall attend what preparations I may.
Ashdai is my sister, and long have I dreamed of saving her. But if I am to do so, I must be better than I have been. Blessed though I am to have you and yours as comrades, I cannot well ask you to lift me up every time doubt and despair creep into my heart. I won't falter again, this I swear. I will hold fast to my conviction, hero, and I pray that you will stand with me to the last. Yes, I will. Yay! Piece of paper. With music on it. Uh-oh, meanwhile? Are we doing a meanwhile? Meanwhile, on the moon of the 13th. It's quite a stink cloud you got there, Golbez.
Zeromus is risen, but not yet at full strength. It will take time before the fiend is able to breach the veil. But what is another moment on this long journey I have endured? It remains as fresh as if it were yesterday. Old friend, the memory of your passing and the pain. As I promised you then, I promise you now. They shall sing of Golbez, the hero who shattered the wheel and brought salvation to the world.
You win or you die us. Throne Shaker. And I got another moon. Seeking the light. Alright, direct hit determination. Getting silver. Ah, hero, I was about to call for you. There have been developments concerning the Void Gate that I would discuss with everyone. Coincidentally, I am told Y'shtola will be returning shortly. I dare to hope she has made some progress in devising a way to harness the first light. Come, let us await the others in my chambers. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. I pray thou art come with glad tidings. With findings well worth many sleepless nights, I am pleased to report. You may leave it there, thank you. It looks like a crate from Garland Ironworks. Eager though I am to hear the details, I must first share tidings of my own, grave ones. Urianger has sent word from the Void Gate in Mare Lamentorum. The situation is precarious. They continue to rely upon the brands to contain the forces, which would otherwise flow freely into the source. Yet though these measures were sufficient to imprison a fragment of Zodiac for eons, against their enemies' determined onslaught they are degrading at an unsettling rate. The operates are sparing no effort to sustain the brands, but 'tis only a matter of time ere they fail. Unless we act soon, there shall be no stopping Golbez from realizing his ambition. That Zarama should so test the seal even when not at full strength, 'tis every bit as terrible as we feared. Aye, we must needs vanquish it, to which end we require a means to pierce its dark shroud. So did you find it? A way to bring resplendent light to bear against our foe. As a matter of fact, I have. The theory was simple. We harness light from the first and channel it to the 13th. Such a feat would require us to manipulate vast amounts of energy, to say the least. Pardon me, I'm still kind of sniffly from my allergy problem. Alagon spheres. And so I consulted Sid and his fellows, who rose to the challenge and produced bespoke devices, aether transmitters. These marvelous contraptions can be placed at locations of our choosing to facilitate the flow of ether. In other words, we can use them to create ethereal currents. That such a thing should be possible. We shall first direct ether from Nabatharang, where the flood of light was halted, into the Crystal Tower. We all know from personal experience the wonders of which it is capable, wonders which suit our needs perfectly. I should mention that the structure in the Azim Steppe, which the Alagons built to redirect ether, was also a source of inspiration. Once we have infused the crystal tower with sufficient ether, we shall send it into the rift. And the ether transmitters shall guide the energy unto the 13th, like so. In this way, we shall have a lance of light with which to pierce the shield of darkness. Or so I hope. No tests were performed were close to the scale of what we ultimately seek to achieve. I cannot guarantee success. With such great minds on our side, how could we possibly fail? It would hardly be the first time we played it by ear. I'm gonna say the first one. Indeed. We've harnessed the wisdom of the past, present, and future to further this cause. I too have faith that it will be enough in the end. Science and theory aside, we need to place one or more of these transmitters in the first, I take it. A task we must entrust to you, hero. Rest assured I will provide you with what support I can. I wish to go as well. This world that you brought back from the brink, I would see it with my own eyes. But how dost thou intend to make the journey? In a spirit vessel. That's how you and yours managed it, yes? Void-sent summoning also sees the soul separated from flesh. This separation I can do at will. The principles are similar enough. Huh. If you aren't averse to traveling with company, I should be glad to lend Zero my vessel. Sure. Then it's settled. I shall finish preparing the transmitters and then help Zero transfer her soul. Pray see to your own preparations, and then let us reconvene in Megaduta. We are here in Megaduta already, though. The only Scion that didn't get the go was Estinian. For the most part. Or with him and Kryl, I should say. Y'shtola will be along after she has seen the Zero soul. Let us await her here. Apologies for the wait. Everything went smoothly. The Zero soul is now safely within the spirit vessel. I shall have the alchemist attend her body until she returns. Thank you. The vessel I place in your care, along with the transmitters and a set of garments for Zero. I've also included instructions on how to operate the crystal tower, courtesy of Grahatia. While you're away, I'll join Oriange and the Loporits on the moon. They'll need help should the brands fail. A fine idea. For my part, I shall continue to coordinate our efforts while I recover from my wounds. Given the task at hand, I suggest you speak with Reen. With her power over light, she is bound to be helpful in our efforts. But ere you do that or aught else, seek out Beklug. As the first foremost authority on soulcraft, they should be able to grant Zero a corporeal form. As I recall, the old Namu was rather fond of the Cabinet of Curiosity, so that should be your first stop. she wants me to go back to Raktika as well. That's all from me. Go forth, Warrior Darkness, and make your triumphant return to the First. Hey, Morin's here as usual, too. Is that you, hero? What brings you back across the rift? Honestly, first you asked me to extract a soul from a spirit vessel, and then you tell me you have designs to channel light to another reflection. Wicked white, hero. Is nothing ever simple with you? I suppose some people can't help but find themselves at the center of world-changing events. Very well. If your home is imperiled, then I shall do all in my power to aid you. While I tend to your companion, you should go and speak with Reen. By all accounts, she practically lives at the Horatorium these days. I will look for you there once I've finished. I'm surprised Morin didn't say Dick Diddley throughout this entire exchange. Ankles of pure iron, I say. Actually, I probably shouldn't have went this way. My bad. I gotta go down. We're gonna go back to the cabinet.
Restoring the elements to the empty may allow life to flourish there once more. But that isn't enough to return the environment to the way it was. No, we need to gradually reintroduce life, beginning with plants. Not just any plants, though, but those that won't be a burden on a weakened land. Such as...
You become quite the scholar. I see you've taken an interest in gardening. Said the first one.
Oh, what a welcome surprise! It seems you caught me rambling to myself. How embarrassing. I've been studying botany, you see. Hoping that the knowledge would help our work in the empty. But never mind that for now. What brings you to the Crystarium? It was my understanding that the final days were behind us.
Another problem.
You wish to combat this otherworldly threat with the power of light? Please, let me help. Though I've lost my connection to Hydaelyn, I can still manipulate light to a degree. If there is a chance I could save others with that power, then I have to try.
So the question is, does she know that Hydaelyn is gone and that I killed her? Hey, look at Zero.
'Tis done. Zero is now with us in the flesh. The spirit vessel I shall hold on to for operating the tower. This will help me to make sense of the controls, will it? There's a levity in his words that wasn't there before. It heartens me to know he is well. I shall see to the preparations as per his instructions.
Thank you very much.
My thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. That said, 'tis customary that my kind receive fitting payment for services rendered.
Not unlike we Void Sent, then. In that case, you may devour some of my ether.
Are you mad? I'll do no such thing. The very suggestion is absurd.
Now, let's calm down. We all have our preferences, and I'm sure no offense was intended.
Nope. Just accidental.
I shall attend to the tower now. The rest, I leave to you.
Zero, was it? My name is Reen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
This world isn't what I expected. While light is indeed strong here, it's not pervasive or overwhelming. Everything looks much as it does in the source.
We have the Warrior of Darkness to thank for that. If you're interested, I would be glad to show you around.
Crystal Tower.
Just an ordinary sky. Ordinary and beautiful. To think that after so much loss, they could reclaim this.
Growing Light. Part 1. I've heard something of your deeds here, of how the Warrior of Darkness fought on despite light ravaging his very being. Had I the self-same strength of spirit, perhaps I could have done more for my world. No, it isn't over yet. The 13th isn't beyond saving, that's why we're here. So where to? Just lead the way. Give me that Silva. Oh. Garland Ironworks has been added in an Codex. Spirit Vessel has been added in an Codex. And Reen has been added to the Codex. Appealing to the masses. Let's head for Nabatha Rang. Since Zero can't teleport to the 8th right there, we should probably travel by Amaro. Oh, look who it is. Ah, there you are. Thank goodness I'm not too late. Lena, I take it Becklug told you why he's here. More or less. Greetings and welcome. I am Lena, captain of the guard here at the Crystarium. Zero, is there something you require? When I learned of your plan to gather light at the Crystal Tower, I felt compelled to warn you of the potential repercussions. I know well that you would never use the tower for ill, nor without due caution, even so. I believe I understand. Ever since the flood, light has been a source of pain and misery. Some fear it still, no doubt. Which is to say that some would be uncomfortable at the sight of it wielded as we intend. That is your concern, is it not? Precisely. It was light that nearly consumed our world. To use the Crystal Tower to harness this destructive force risks turning the tower into an object of fear. You may convince the Crystarium of the necessity of your cause, but it will not be so easy to win over those outside our walls. I worry this will undermine the fragile trust that we have only begun to build with some communities. They may misunderstand your intentions. You more most of all. Tell me who they are and what misunderstandings they may have. I shall allay their concerns. Here and I will go with her. People know us. Our presence will put them at ease. Thank you. I realize this will delay the execution of your plans, but I see no other way. Convenient. As for where to begin, I dare say Yulmore would be as good a place as any. Yep. Though ours is an amicable relationship now, we were at odds for long years. Yulmore was once ruled by a tyrant who wielded the power of light. Though he promised salvation, in truth he made slaves of his subjects and sought to destroy any who defied him. He's gone now, thankfully, and a good man named Chainuz was elected mayor. Relations between our cities have improved much since then. Even so, there's a lingering rivalry between us. If the Crystarium were to harness light without warning, some Yulmorans might suspect we have ulterior motives. Oop. Thus would it be prudent to give them prior notice. If you explain that you seek to save the Warrior of Darkness's home, though, I should hope that they would give you their blessing. Once again, yours is a name that commands respect and trust in the domain of your former enemies, as it does in Garlemald. Till I get shit done. Where else should be a visit? After Yulmore, I would suggest the Raktika Greatwood. There you'll find the Knights Blessed, a small collective which worships darkness, as well as the V's, guardians of the secrets of ancient Ronka. The V's are insular and will likely not object unless the light encroaches upon their territory. The Knights Blessed, on the other hand, would greatly benefit from your assurances that your actions will not adversely affect their lives. People who worship darkness, fitting for a world all but consumed by light. Very well. We will treat with the people of Yomor and the Knights Blessed. Here, take these whisperweeds. I will let you know when all is in readiness with the tower. Right then. I should tend to my own tasks. Explaining the situation to the people of the Crystarium and arranging for your transmitters to be placed here and in Nabatharang. We're truly grateful. Thank you, Lena. Hey, Drake. Come, let's head to Yulmore. Hopefully Chinese will know how best to present our plan to everyone. Am I gonna have to take it tomorrow? Nope, let's go to Yulmore. Sweet. Good gods, if it isn't Hero. To what do we owe the pleasure? Not another world-ending threat, surely not. Surely not. We're planning a grand undertaking that may be of concern for the people of Yulmore. There's a sensitive matter about which we thought it best to consult the city's esteemed mayor. I'm going to say the first one. And you wish to consult with me before making your plans known to the populace. Very well. What exactly did you have in mind? We need to use the Crystal Tower. We need to siphon off some of your light. We need to use it to lance the darkness of the 13th. Gotta pop a pimple. Gathering light with the Crystal Tower, you say? I would be lying if I said that doesn't bring back unpleasant memories, and I believe I speak for most Yulmorans. We can hardly blame you. We have no reason to question your motives, of course, neither yours nor those of the Crystarium's leadership. A world engulfed in darkness, its corrupted inhabitants attempting to invade your own. It's rather a lot to process, but the desire to save one's home is something anyone can understand. I'm touched that you show such concern for our feelings despite the gravity of your plight. Very well, you have my support. As if there was ever any doubt, right? Let's gather the people at once. An explanation from you ought to ensure everyone understands. Not so fast, dearest. If I were to reveal everything at this juncture, many would be deeply unsettled, regardless of any assurances I offered. No, we need to first set the stage. Spread word of the Warrior of Darkness's plight, that he is on a mission to save this world, and as he once did ours. Once the tale is common knowledge, I shall call an assembly and explain the need to harness the power of light to a populace far more amenable to the idea. To that end, might I trouble you to speak with our citizens about your predicament? 'Twould be more effective to hear the details from the hero himself, more likely to inspire solidarity for your cause. So we appeal to the desire to aid the Warrior of Darkness to present light in a more positive light. Well played, Master Chaya. If it's best that you do the talking, then we'll come with you. Fine by me. I'm content to observe. Great. I got my own roadies now. Once you have finished your rounds, I ask that you report to me. I should like to know how the people react. Lead the way, hero. We'll be right behind you. More people to follow me. Yay. From that conversation alone, I can see how much the people here trust you. Thanks to Euless and Thancred, I've grown better at recognizing it. What? You've met Thancred too? I mean, right, of course you have. I don't know why I said that. Right, let's find some citizens to speak with. I suggest we start here in the canopy before heading down to the understory and then the derelicts. Zero and Reen are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. You can leave your quest companions behind by entering a different area or by speaking with them and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have your companions join you again, return and speak with them at the original location. A tower, growing more decadent as it rises, set upon an isolated sliver of land, reminiscent of a void-sent domain, built by those who yearned for better times, who ached for the shadow of a memory. Yet I saw no such desperation in the Crystarium despite their shared tragedy. The two cities couldn't feel more different. Though the Crystarium is my home now, I still visit Yulmore on occasion. And each time I'm here, I can feel that the city has changed. The mood is brighter and the people happier. We can't allow all that hard-won progress to be undone. Let's do our best to reassure everyone. A tavern, and an extravagant one at that. But those dancers engage with the poles in such strange ways. Are they pantomiming a battle? A soldier thrusting their spear into the ground and using it to launch themselves into an enemy, perhaps? Given this world's violent history, it makes sense that displays of martial prowess would become popular entertainment. Tancred once told me that people can't come to these places to savor some memories and drown the others. I imagine the beehive was built primarily to help Yulmorans forget about sin eaters, even if only for a time. But now they can simply enjoy themselves. I can see the appeal, but don't worry. I know I'm still a bit too young for it. I used to live for the moment, not caring what might happen on the morrow. But now that we have peace, I find myself thinking about the future and feeling anxious. What? Your home is threatened with destruction. Wicked White, why are you wasting time in a drinking hole? But as I say it, I feel the sting of hypocrisy. Gods, I need to take control of my life. Need to face my troubles head on, and the same goes for you. I could unlock a airship travel between here and Crystarium, but I'll do that at a later date. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. Well now, the Warrior of Darkness and the Oracle of Light both. How may I be of service? Your enemies plot to invade your world. Having heard tales of sin eaters ravaging countless villages, your plight feels all too familiar. Come what may, I urge you to remain strong. You overcame the Light Wardens, you can overcome any adversity. And for what it's worth, I'm sure everyone here would be willing to help in whatever way we can. I think we just got our go-ahead. That thing there cleaning up the debris, for a moment I thought it might be a void scent. In case you didn't know, it's not uncommon for our kind to use statues as vessels. But I see now that it's more akin to the mechanical soldiers used by the Garleans. They come in all shapes and sizes, don't they? When Vothri tried to keep us out of the city, many free citizens died in the chaos. Some had no kin to inherit their wealth, and so Yulmore decided to use it to help fund the reconstruction of the derelicts. It's part of a greater effort to improve the living conditions down here, which is important since there's simply not enough room for everyone in the city proper. I should probably get rid of the name Derelicts too, by the way. You're the Warrior of Darkness. I never dreamed I'd have the honor, but why are you in Yulmore, if I may ask? Your home is in danger, and you've come seeking help. If there's anything we can do for you, you need only ask. Things could be better here, of course, and we've got a long road ahead of us, but we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you and yours, and we'll never forget that. So the people are of one mind in their desire to help. Good, good. Why, just earlier I overheard a conversation about how the Warrior of Darkness is seeking to save their home. Your tale is spreading quickly. And the plan is unfolded precisely as you envisioned. All that remains, then, is to assemble the citizens and explain Hero's need to gather light. For better or worse, I'm mayor of the city. I'll do my best to win them over. Thank you. Wait, aren't you? Yes, you're her, the young lady who saved me from Valtteri. I'd eaten enough meal to fall under his control, but you cured me. I wouldn't be alive today if not for you. I remember you too. I'm glad to see you're doing well. I only learned later that it was the Oracle of Light herself who saved me, saved all of us. I didn't know if I'd ever get the chance to express my gratitude. I'm sure it was nothing for someone with your power, but thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. What is this meal? Food made from the light-tainted flesh of sin eaters, you say? I see. The more they ate, the more the light's corruption spread. Right, and because of that, they became susceptible to Valtteri's commands, as he could make the sin eaters do his bidding. Thankfully, I was able to suppress Light's influence and free everyone from his control, and there seems to be no lingering effects. You say it as if it were some small feat. I've seen countless souls corrupted by darkness. Someone with the power to heal them would be regarded as a great figure, and never know peace. My gift has been a burden. Many have suffered for it, died for it. There were times when I wished I didn't have it, when I wanted to run away from everyone and everything. But I had friends to encourage and guide me, to help me learn not to just embrace my gift, but to take charge of my life, to change my fate. And so you did just that. Oops. I think I skipped a part. My bad. I didn't mean to skip part of the dialogue. I don't know what happened there. That a half-void saint like me managed to escape the flood of darkness. For all these years I never stopped to wonder why. To wonder if I had a greater part to play. Well, perhaps it's time I took charge and considered what I might be able to do for others. The answer is here in the first, and I will find it. In defiance of fate. Ooh, I get to pick a ring that I'll just get rid of. If we have no further business here, let's move on. Where to next? Slitherbow, the home of the Knights Blessed in the Raktika Greatwood. We'll explain the situation to their leader, Runar. Oh man, had a little sneezing fit. Hero, you're a sight for sore eyes, my friend. Will you be staying long in Slitherbow? Though having said that, I suspect this isn't just a social call. A great plan is in motion, and the Knights Blessed deserve to know. We need to speak with you as the leader of the Knights Blessed. It's important. I'm going to say the first part. When you put it that way, very well. On behalf of my people, I would hear what you have to say. What? Your world, Master Matoya's world, is in grave danger. Master Matoya. She told us she took another name in accordance with custom when she lived among the Knights Blessed. They believe light taints everything that it touches, even their true names. Out of respect, don't speak hers here. You are Zero, yes? The one come from a world consumed by darkness. I struggled to conceive of such a place. A pitch-black pall shrouds the sky, which neither the light of the sun nor the stars can pierce. It is the opposite of what you once knew here in Norvrent. That being the case, I'm sure you can relate to our situation. All too well. You have my deepest sympathies. And in order to beat back the darkness in your world, you would harness light from ours. Basically bringing balance. Tis a simple yet brilliant idea. Only Master Matoya could have conceived of such. That Norvrent is still in her thoughts, that we are still. So you're not opposed to our plan? We Knights Blessed may place our faith in the dark, but we have never sought to force our beliefs upon others. If your deliverance lies in light, then by all means avail yourselves of it. I'm surprised. From what I was told of your people, I was certain you would disapprove of our methods. Do not mistake our reverence for darkness as the desire for it to be ascendant. Rather, in darkness there is a peace that we seek to make our own through prayer and self-reflection. And white light may have wrought suffering in our world. Anything in excess can be harmful. And while light. Even darkness, as you and yours know all too well. It is the wielder who is righteous or evil, not the weapon. If you would wield light for a noble cause, then who are we to deny you? An easy thing for me to say now that night has been restored to our world, perhaps, nevertheless. I wish you the best in your fight, Zero. May light shine your way in the darkness. Now then, to mark this joyous occasion, I must offer you a proper welcome to Slitherbow. We feast. You might find this interesting, Zero. If you say so. Right, let us begin with the customary greeting. Hero, I trust you remember how to announce yourself as a friend of the Blessed. Oh, shit. They like to throw these curveballs every once in a while and toss this shit in. In the chat mode and say enter Alan Tuda to offer Runa our traditional greeting. Friends old and new, I bid you welcome to Slitherbow. Alan Tuda, what does it mean? In the language of Ronka, it is one of several ways one might say good evening. This greeting allows us to quickly discern friend from foe. A simple expression, but in a world bereft of night, the words held deep meaning. They were a reminder of the world as it was, when the sun and the moon and the stars yet danced across the sky, and we wished one another well as the day gave way to night. A communal tradition, so the words serve to bind us. Indeed, we are no longer strangers, you and I. Next, we shall have you cleansed of light's impurities. Present yourself to Davith in yonder room. He will be glad to assist you. I remember this part, yeah. Getting splashed with water. There you are. Your friend has just been cleansed. How do you feel? Yeah, wet, but otherwise no different. I would have been surprised if you'd said otherwise. Even so, it is customary to cleanse ourselves of light with water blessed by our priests. But you have darkness again, do you not? Why continue the custom? Why, for the same reason that it was conceived, to pray for the safety of friends and visitors alike, as we pray for yours this day. Safe travels, friend, and may blessed shadow keep you. Right, if that's all, let's return to Runar and see if there's any other customs I must observe. Come on, hero. I've undertaken the ritual. And while I can't explain it, I feel more confident than I did before, just a touch. I'm glad to hear it. With the warrior of darkness at your side, I've no doubt that you will save your two worlds. If we can defeat Zeromus, then I, the source, would be safe. But nothing would change for my own world. There would just be one less void sent to struggle over scraps with the rest. Is that so? Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. It's fine, I was under no illusion. I wish it were different, of course. Hero, can you hear me? Have you met with the people of Yomor and Raktika? We're in Raktika right now. Excellent. Then we may proceed to the next phase of the plan without worry. Becklog has informed me that the tower is ready, so make for Nabatharang at your leisure. Thank you. I've arranged for you to rendezvous with Cassard en route as well. Not only can he take you to the site of the flood, but he'll also know where best to place the transmitters, given his familiarity with the route between Crystarium and Almarang. He'll be in Twine on business shortly, so I've asked him to wait for you there. It's all coming together to Twine, then. The more I look at Zero's scythe, the more I wish I had it for my Reaper. Go to Twine. Your timing couldn't be better, hero. I've just finished up my business here. Lena has told me all. It would be my pleasure to take you to Nabatharang. As soon as the other helpers arrive, that is. They're supposed to be along any moment now. Hero, it really is you. We understand you are faced with quite a predicament, and when an esteemed customer is in need, the merchants of Mord Silk are eager to provide. The captain bade us assist you, sir, to ensure that light is delivered to the Crystarium. Members of our guard will place transmitters in Lakeland, and the good people of Mord Silk will do likewise in the Hills of Amber. You need but focus on your own task in Nabatharang. Yet more people clamoring to help you. It would almost be more surprising if they hadn't showed up. If everyone is ready, then let's get to work. Wait. Uh-oh. Never mind. You're heading to Batharang and didn't think to call on us. While most of our tailors are still in a sorry state, we've spared no effort in maintaining the trolley. We've even upgraded it, as a matter of fact. It's faster than ever and can deliver you to Nabatharang in no time at all. Sounds good. After everything you've done for us, we can't just stand idly by. Thancred would never let us hear the end of it. Thank you. Thank you all so much. I dare say we have ample help. Come, let's go and acquire our light. Meanwhile? Nope, never mind.
So this is the flood of light. I don't remember much of the time when darkness consumed the 13th. Just the cold and the emptiness.
Zero? Are you all right?
I'm fine. You're the one who stopped this.
Oh, no. That was the first Oracle of Light, Minfilia. She's since left us, but I inherited her power and legacy.
I see. Let's get started then, shall we?
Nice tech we got there.
The other transmitters are set. Whenever you're ready.
Time to gobble up the light. Too bad we can't siphon some of the darkness from the 13th to put it in the first. Kind of even them out, kind of thing. Trade, polarity.
Such radiant light. It's almost too much for one steeped in darkness like me.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today.
Euless.
If this power were mine to wield.
That one made it a boo-boo.
I will not succumb! Not to darkness! Not to light!
No, you're just gonna knock yourself unconscious. It would be interesting if you ended up turning yourself into a sin eater.
She's taken light into herself. Her body struggles to contain it. She needs help. Thank goodness. How do you feel?
Like an idiot.
Better now, I think.
Then you're very, very lucky. Whatever possessed you to do that?
I had to know if I could command the light. If I could change my fate. Once, I would never have dared to dream it. But your friendship and your trust has helped me to see new possibilities. In myself and everything else. Perhaps that's why, when I beheld this world once damned yet saved, I saw the potential for mine to be saved as well.
Again, if you could find a way to connect the darkness and light from both of the shards, I'm pretty sure you could swap it and even them both out.
To become a world where light and darkness are in harmony, and life flourishes. A world where we're not consumed by insatiable hunger, but filled with hope for what we might create together. If I had the strength, perhaps I could make such a dream reality. Perhaps I could awaken us from this endless nightmare. That's what possessed me.
If that's your heartfelt desire, then you mustn't be afraid to share it. There was a time when I lacked the courage. To voice my desires was to burden those I love, or so I convinced myself. But then I met those who believed in me. They helped me to believe in myself, and find the strength to live. And so long as I'm alive, I know that I'll be fine. No matter how dire things seem. No matter where I am. To be able to think that brought me peace. And it's a blessing I owe entirely to my friends.
Those who believe in us. I will remember your words. I know all too well that there's a limit to what we can achieve alone.
As a friend, I'd like to help you fulfill your dream. If you wish to take in more light, I can keep the power in check and help your body accept it.
If anyone could do it, it'd be Rain. It worked well enough for me. With the power of light and dark, you'd be unstoppable. It worked well enough for me.
Ah, yes. You mentioned having to absorb light. That you still live is proof of her ability. Right then. I'm counting on you.
Time for a polarity swap.
Here I go. I can feel it. The light's warmth welling within me.
Then I believe it worked.
With this power, I will return to the void and fight for the world that once was, and for those I hold dear.
Meanwhile, the Crystal Tower is getting kind of overcharged. We've done our part, and I trust that the others will see the light to our destination. It's time we return to the source. I shall seek out Backlug and have them return my soul to the spirit vessel. I'm just gonna pick up my fending ring. Don't really need it. Just use it as a cell. Back to action. I have to pick one of these crappy ones. Well, I suppose this is it. I don't know if you had any other preparations to attend to or people to visit, but I'll go on ahead to the ocular. So many blue quests that I have left undone. I think once I get caught up with the storyline, my big order of business would be to unlock crafting areas and then to unlock raids. Because I got glam to collect. Well, actually, probably sprinkle in other things such as Boja and the Crescent as well, so I could do those offline. Welcome, my lord. If you wish to go to the ocular, I should be glad to escort you. Yes, take me. The tower stands ready to send light into the rift, and Zero's soul is secure in her vessel once more. Did you ever get that payment, Backlug? Our helpers across the realm have also sent word that the transmitters are in place. Once the others have been set on the moon of Zero's world, we should have the foundation for our ethereal current. To make matters easier, the transmitters broadcast a powerful signal that can be detected by the tower even across the rift. Upon confirming that the Void ones are active, we will send forth the light. The rest will be up to you. We'll all be praying for your success. Now go and make haste back to the source and save your worlds. Going back to Megaduta. Bye, first people. Oh wait, I need to go and see if I have more Gaja hide. So I need to make, yep. I need to make those Gaja hides so my leather worker will hit 90 and I'll have everything crafting and gathering to 90. Yay. It's very important that I do that, so that way I can craft more things and make my house look that much better. Which, by the way, I'm still waiting for the ability to TARDIS my place. There's supposed to be an update coming out soon where you can pay money in game and you can turn around and either shrink or enlarge the space of your house. So while I have a medium, I would be able to have a mansion indoors systemically. So it'll allow me to actually decorate the way I wanted to before I actually get my mansion. Which will be a while because right now they're not open. But yeah, let's continue. Hero, thank heavens you've returned. The Loporrits report that the brands are on the verge of failing. We have no time to spare. I shall restore Zero to her body at once. Ah, that's better. I was worried that the soul transference process might affect the light I absorbed, but it feels as potent as before. The radiance of your soul is impossibly blinding. I don't know how you would have managed without Reen's help. While Reen helped me to contain the light, it was you, all of you, who gave me the courage to even make the attempt. Your friendship, your acceptance. That includes the people of the First. The Knights Blessed in particular showed me great kindness, as did Runar, whose only regard seemed to be that you could not join us. Regret. Or regard, I don't know. I regret we share. Ours is a reunion long overdue. If all is in readiness, then I will assume my dragon form and fly to the moon. In the meantime, pray make your own way to the drowning brand. There we shall reconvene before sallying forth once more into the void. We could try to get... dang. Might have to do it in another part. Oh well. Hey, Dodo time. So far, no lefty. Time to take the fight to the enemy, is it? The darkness has been utterly relentless, gnawing at the seal like I might an iron carrot. Strike fast and hard because you won't get another chance. As a precaution, we further enhance the combat supporters. You don't need to worry about us while you're away. I shall maintain my vigil over the brands. Pray see that thou art ready to depart as soon as Vritra and the others have assembled. May the light shine the way to victory and deliver you all safely home. Yeah, currently no large plots, sadly. Meh. Dive, dive, dive. The dark pall over the crater has grown thicker, and on the other side lies Golbez's domain. He'll have altered the terrain to hinder us. I don't sense his presence, but I wager he is in the crater. 'Twould be ideal if he were. I shall hurry and place the transmitters. Once they are activated, our cross-rift ethereal current will be established, and light will flow freely from the First, in theory at least. It will work, it must. Meanwhile... Never mind, I was just joking.
All is in readiness. Without further ado then. Light from beyond the rift, shine forth and banish the darkness.
Make it so. Engage.
Excellent. The tower is replete with light from the Bath Areng. Commencing transmission.
the void!
May this light illuminate your way.
You can do it, Zero. I believe in you.
Look, an opening.
It worked. Let us waste no time and sally forth.
Roger, roger.
Alas, I fear the breach may be too narrow for you, Vritra.
For a blessing, I prepared my simulacrum for such an eventuality.
My true form shall stand guard here while we explore the chasm. Tis faint, but I sense the presence of a dragon. No doubt my sister's essence trapped within Zeromus. Not where she was held captive before, but somewhere much deeper.
The descent will not be so easy this time.
Apparently you could buy Zero's hairstyle.
The chasm swarms with void scent.
With real money.
Summoned by Golbez, perhaps, or born of the residual darkness.
However they came to be, we shall cut a path through them. Is everyone ready?
Do you remember that they keep coming back because they can't die here?
Zero?
That light should shine in the void once more.
No single one of us could have made it so. Only by joining hands were we able to kindle this light.
Do you see, Golbez? We needn't damn others to save ourselves. You knew this once, surely, when you tried to befriend me. When you were one of the precious few left willing to trust in another. But that man is gone. And in his place, a mockery of his beliefs. It's the same as before. Though we walk different paths, we seek the same destination. And yet... there is something I must know. A truth that lies waiting in the dark.
Down in the dark. Alright, determination and crit. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I'll have to go with the baked eggplant. Some excellent XP. Rest assured, I will not let my emotions overwhelm me. When the moment comes, I will call to my sister, and I will wrest her free from Zeramus. The crater awaits. Woe betide any who bar our path. Boo. The lunar subterrane. Alright, so I'm going to have to leave this here. We hit the 2-hour mark. I'm going to pop back in and we're going to go and knock out the lunar subterrane and we're going to get done with this story arc. Yeah! Anyways, this has been part 167 of my playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. If you'd like to go ahead and give me a thumbs up by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if not already subscribed. Keep up with the content. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when I go live / release new content. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay. The no spoilers, please. And I will see you in the next video. I'll be popping back on in the next few seconds. I just got to go ahead and get some, like a bio in and a few other things. But we are clutching in for the remainder of this go. Anyways, get you then. Later!